Okay. Good morning everyone. Welcome to the DTRS session of class 117. Today we have selected our lead topic as the solar conjunction and spacecraft. So two different themes are there and we will understand their linkages. Okay. Now before we start our today's 10 MCQs, we always go, first of all we will start with a quotation, and which is going to be useful for your ethics, for your essay, and for your general understanding and for your general awareness also. Okay. So first the quotation is, each day provides its own gift. So basically this statement or this line tells you that you live every day and you learn every day. It is not that learning is only limited to your school, colleges, or whether you are only doing preparation for your UPSC examination or for anything XYZ else. But rather learning and education and your development should be a daily habit. You should live it, you should follow it, and you should learn from it every day. Because why? Because each day gives you certain kind of new awareness. It may be not that you are only when you are coming from home towards an educational institute and you have to learn from there. It may also happen that you will, if you are traveling somewhere, you will learn some kind of good behavior, you will learn some kind of good manners. Anything can be that. So you be open and you live every day with an positive attitude. Okay? And that way you can deal with whatever way you like to deal with it. Now, the 10 topics we have today selected it starts from Mars, solar conjunction, and going up to the UAPA Act. Okay. So start with the first question. So first question is, consider the following statement about Mars solar conjunction. It is a phenomena which occurs when the sun is between Earth and Mars. Sun is between, so here it will be Earth, here will be Mars, and here will be the sun. During the solar conjunction, the sun emits ionized gases from its photosphere. It creates communication hindrance and occurs every year. So basically three statements are there. Now if we study about, or if you know about the solar conjunction, basically it is a phenomena. Here sun is between the Earth and the Mars. It doesn't means that, yes, good morning Vijay. So it doesn't mean that the sun is rotating. All of you know that the Earth and the Mars, they revolve around, and a time will come when the Earth is between the Earth and the sun is between the Earth and the Mars. So this statement is correct. Solar conjunction. Okay. Now during the solar conjunction, the sun emits ionized gases from its photosphere. Now if you know how the surface of the sun is studied, or what are the parts, then the first is the core, second level is the photosphere, third is the chromosphere, and the last layer is the corona. Okay, and it is from the corona that these ionized gases are released. So this statement is incorrect. It creates communication hindrances and occur every year. So you can see, so for example, if a spacecraft has been sent on the moon to study its feature, now whatever signal, if it is being received, earlier there was a direct connection was there, but now when the sun is between, so there, due to the release of these ionized gases, it creates an hindrance in the communication error, and whatever the information passes, that is incomplete. So the rover or the spacecraft will not function properly. Yes, solar flare creates it, right? You have rightly said it. So it creates communication hindrances and occur every year. No. This part is right, but this part is wrong. It occurs twice in a year. Sorry, in 2 years it happens. Not every year this occurs. Basically due to the rotation revolution part, we find that it occurs in 2 years. So this statement is also incorrect. So here only first statement is the correct answer, and here the option A is your correct answer. Okay. Now let us move to another question. So this is the context. NASA stopped sending command to Red Planet fleet due to Mars solar conjunction. Okay, this is the context it was framed. Now, with reference to the geography of Myanmar, consider the following statement. It shares land border with 4 countries. It shares maritime border with the Gulf of Thailand and Andaman Sea. Chin state, a region of ongoing conflict, lies in the northern part of the country. So, can anybody tell me the correct answer for this? Now, if we study, if you remember the map, it doesn't shares boundary with 4 countries, rather 5 countries are there. India, China, Bangladesh, Laos and Thailand. So Myanmar borders its land or share its land border with 5 countries, not 4 countries. So first statement is incorrect. It shares maritime boundary with the Gulf of Thailand and the Andaman Sea. It shares its maritime boundary with the Andaman Sea but not with the Gulf of Thailand. Chin state, a region of ongoing conflict, lies in the northern part. No, it lies in the western part. Okay. So here, as far as the answer is concerned, what do we find? None of the statement are correct. So here the correct answer is option D. Now let me help you to understand this through map. So this is India for cessation of fight between Myanmar forces, anti-junta groups. This is the context. So here you can see India, Bangladesh, China, Laos, Thailand is there. Okay. So 5 countries are there. Now this is the Gulf of Thailand. This is. So Myanmar is not sharing its boundary with this part. Okay. So the second statement is also incorrect. Now if you go Chin state, this is the Chin state. So it is lying in the western part. If we take this as an entire map, we find that Chin state, this is the ongoing region where the conflict is there. Apart from this Chin state, in the previous year, this Kachin area was also in the news as it was also in conflict. And this Rakhine land, it has always been in contention. Basically the fight due to the Rohingya issues, it has been there. So these 3 regions, apart from this Chin, you also keep that in mind, this Kachin region and this Rakhine region in the context of the international affairs. Okay, why the conflict is there. So here what do we find? That the answer was option D. Okay. Now let us move to another question. Which of the following has been recognized by the WHO, that is the World Health Organization, as a critical global health threat? Compulsive shopping behavior, loneliness and social isolation, aggression and hysterical attack, internet and gaming addiction. So basically recently the WHO has classified loneliness and the social isolation as a critical global health threat. Okay. Yes. So B is the correct answer. Recently there was also point that it should also be declared as a critical health threat, internet and gaming addiction, but recently they have not, the WHO has not included this, but rather this was included, loneliness and social isolation. And basically from where does it traces? It basically traces from the post-COVID times. Majorly it started from this time onward. Now this is also a challenge. Let us see that whether in future they are including this or not. Okay. So here correct option is B. Now WHO declares loneliness as a pressing global health threat. This is the context. Okay. Now, with reference to chikungunya, consider the following statement. It is a viral disease transmitted primarily by Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus mosquitoes. It is a disease very similar to dengue. IXCHIQ is the second vaccine after Matrix M approved for the treatment of chikungunya. IXCHIQ contains a live weakened version of the chikungunya virus. So what will be the correct answer? Anyone? Okay. So it is a viral disease transmitted primarily by Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. This is right. It is a disease very similar to dengue. It means basically the symptoms are similar to it, like having chill, red fevers. First Okay, so this is also correct. Ixchiq is the second vaccine after Matrix M approved for the treatment of chikungunya. So here there is a catch. It is not the second vaccine, but rather it is the first vaccine for chikungunya. Matrix M is basically a vaccine for malaria, which was recently approved by the WHO, and this vaccine has been approved recently by the US Food and the Drug Department. Okay, first two statements are correct. Yes, those first two statements are correct. Ixchiq third statement is incorrect. It contains a live weakened version of the chikungunya virus. Yes, this statement is also correct. Basically, by giving this kind of live weakened version of the virus, we train the body's immune system to recognize why basically a new virus, it has the capacity. It has the capacity to evade your immune system because the immune system doesn't knows it. So what the scientists basically they try to do is that they give a milder version of that so that our immune system is aware of that, and whenever it picks up any kind of in any future, then our immune system is ready to tackle it. So always this method is preferred. So here what do we find? Only 3 statements are correct. Answer is option C. Yes. US approves first vaccine against chikungunya virus. This is the context. Is it messenger RNA vaccine? No, that is a different thing. That is a different thing. Okay. Now, with reference to Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity, Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity, consider the following statement. It seeks to strengthen economic engagement among partner countries. IPEF revolves around 4 pillars for fueling economic activity among member countries. India joined the 3 pillars of IPEF framework: trade, supply chain and the clean energy. So what is the correct answer for this? Anyone? Now basically this Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity, basically it is an economic engagement. It was initiative, or rather the initiative was taken by the US itself, and many other countries are there of the Indo-Pacific region. India is also a part of it. So this statement is correct. IPEF revolves around 4 pillars for fueling economic activity among member countries. Yes, 4 pillars are there. Now what are the 4 pillars? The first is the trade, supply chain. Third is the clean energy, infrastructure is also there. And the fourth is your clean economy. What is basically this clean economy? Basically your tax and anti-corruption measures. These are the part of your clean economy. Okay. So this statement is also correct. Now India joined the 3 pillars of IPEF framework. Yes. So India has joined the 3 pillars of the IPEF, but what is the catch? That it has not signed this trade part. In the 4 pillars of this agreement, it is not that if you are signing the agreement, then you have any country which is signing the agreement, then they have to follow all the 4 pillars. Rather, there is a choice that you can join only 1 provision, only 2, only 3, all 4, all this. So UPSC framework is also there in this IPEF also. So India has joined only 3 framework. Now what are those pillars or those framework? It has not joined the trade. It has joined the supply chain, it has joined the clean energy and the clean economy. 3 aspects it has joined. Trade aspect it has not joined. Okay. So what is the correct answer here? First 2 statements are correct. So answer is option B. Third statement is incorrect. Okay. India signed supply chain agreement along with 13 other partners in the IPF. This is the context, it was in news. Okay. Now, consider the following pair: type of batteries and their application. Solid state battery, remote control, nickel cadmium battery, RFID, alkaline battery for cordless electronic appliances, And the lithium ion battery, it is basically for the electric vehicle. So can anybody tell me what is the correct answer for this? इसमें तो लगाया जा सकता है, तो इजी क्वेश्चन होना चाहिए. एवरीडे डेली बेसिस पे हम लोग इसे यूज करते हैं. एनी आइडिया? सी, only 3. So 3 pairs are correctly matched. So let us find out. Solid state battery, basically it is used for the RFID purpose. Nickel cadmium battery, it is basically used for the cordless electronic appliances. Alkaline battery is basically used for the remote control. So here what do we find? Only the lithium ion battery is correctly matched. So here the correct answer is option A, not C. Okay. So remember, in the description you will study that what are the component, why it is said as a solid state battery, what is the meaning of this nickel cadmium alkaline battery. So study all those description and their uses, remember this. Okay. So here the correct answer is option A. Now how does an electric battery work and what are its different types? So this is the context. So sometime you can study, many times the UPSC asks you, it doesn't ask you a very much depthful question which is related to science and technology, but sometime at a surface level, whatever the technologies which are revolving around you, you should know about that. That is the frequent area from where the science and the tech portion the UPSC asks the question, whether it is related to your PT part or whether it is related to your GS3. Okay, so study about this. Now, in the context of the Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, consider the following statement. Under the Information Technology Act of 2000, it is India's national nodal agency responding to computer security incident. It is a functional organization of the Union Ministry of Home Affairs with the objective of securing Indian cyberspace. So, what is the correct answer for this? Can anybody? It is an easy question. CERT के बारे में तो पता होना ही चाहिए सबको. Yes, any answer? Okay, so under the Information Technology Act of 2000, no, under the IT Amendment Act of 2008, the CRT was declared as a national nodal agency for responding to computer security incident. IT Amendment Act of 2008, remember that. Okay. It is a functional organization of the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. So it is an IT related thing. So do you think that it is related to Union Ministry of Home Affairs? If it is related to internal security matter, then you can go through, or yes. Yes. So that way you have to, sometime you have to apply your common sense and logics also. Okay. Just it is, so basically it is under the Ministry of Information and the what? Ministry of Information and the Electronics Technology. Okay. MEITI basically it is known as. So both the statement are incorrect. So answer is option D. Okay. Yes, MEITI. So why CERT inflags Google Chrome vulnerabilities? This is the context. Okay. Now consider the following statement about the Leonid meteor shower. Periodic comet Tempel-Tuttle, officially known as 55P or the Tempel-Tuttle, is responsible for this meteor shower. It is a rare phenomena which occurs when the Earth crosses the orbit of Tempel-Tuttle in mid-November. Rare phenomena. So what do you think? What will be the correct answer for this? So generally, if this type of information is given, the first statement is correct and the second statement is incorrect. Now here you find the periodic and here the word is the rare. So both are contradictory to each other. Here it is written periodic comet. So if periodic is there, then how it will be rare? Okay. So here the second statement is incorrect. It is not a rare phenomenon, but it occurs every year. In the mid-November you will see this phenomena. So this statement is correct. So here answer is option A. Now this part is also related to your core. Yes. So basically it is related to your core understanding of the geography also. As a geographic subject, now what is the thing you need to study here, you need to revise basically asteroids, comets, meteoroids, meteors and meteorites. Asteroid, comets, meteoroids, meteors and meteorites. So what are they, what is their classification, how they are understood? You should also revise along with this topic. You revise this news and you revise this your static portion also. Okay, it will involve some kind of association with this your static and the current affair. Okay, let us move ahead. So Leonid, meteor shower, all details about when and how to watch. This is the context. Now, ninth question. The Attorney General is appointed by the Chief Justice of India and holds office during the Chief Justice pleasure. बहुत easy question है, बताओ क्या होगा इसका आंसर? Attorney General is appointed by the Chief Justice of India. क्या होगा? No, he is appointed by the President. This statement is incorrect. The Attorney General of India can vote in the proceeding of the Parliament. No, he cannot vote it. The Attorney General is the chief legal advisor to the Government of India and has the right to attend and speak in the proceeding. So he has only this right. Okay, he has the right to speak, he has the right to attend that assembly, but cannot vote in that. Voting right is not there. Okay, so and in that way you revise your entire Attorney General of India, under which article the post is mentioned, how he is appointed, what are his qualifications, what are his eligibility, what are the tasks and the objectives. So in that way you try to revise and link it with your current affair and revise your static portion. That is the correct way to study. So here what do we find? Only statement 1 is correct. Okay. Now on the subcategorization within caste. Why are the Commission for Scheduled Caste and National Commission Tribe against subcategorizing? What are the legal challenges? So in that way, the opinion of the Attorney General has been asked. Okay. Now last question. Consider the following statement. The Parliament has the power to designate certain outfit as unlawful organization under the UPSC Act. So do you think that Parliament is responsible for declaring any organization as the unlawful? It is clearly not. Parliament is a law making body, it is a legislative body, and that is an executive action. Declaring anything as is an executive action because the government faces that challenge. So it is clearly incorrect. Parliament, how can we say that? The central government is empowered to form a tribunal to inquire into organization being declared unlawful. Yes, under the section 5 of the UPSC Act, the central government is empowered to form a tribunal to inquire into organization being declared unlawful. And under the section 3 of the UPSC Act, the center declares any organization as unlawful organization. Okay? Yes. So, first statement is incorrect, second is also, yes, second is correct. Okay? The central government is empowered to form a tribunal to inquire into organization being declared unlawful. Under the UPSC, the center's notification cannot have an effect until the tribunal confirms the declaration on its order. Yes. So when the center has passed a notification that certain organization will be declared as an unlawful organization, then the tribunal is there, then that tribunal will provide notice or give notice to that organization so that they also get a fair chance to prove that they are not guilty of that charges. And then only when they are found guilty, when the tribunal founds that they are guilty of all those charges which has been levied by the government, then after that, that organization is declared as an unlawful organization. So final decision is given by this tribunal. Confirmation is mandatory for declaring any organization as an unlawful organization. So what do we find? Here two statements are correct. To form a tribunal to inquire into organization being declared unlawful. Under the UPSC, The centre's notification cannot have an effect until the tribunal confirms the declaration in its order. So these two statements are correct and the first statement is incorrect. Okay. So that's all. So MHA extends UAPA ban against 8 Meitei extremist organization. This is the thing. Okay. So that's all for today's MCQ, 10 MCQ. Again we will meet in the evening and we'll have again our DTRS classes. Okay. Till then, keep revising and keep studying. Okay.